Bro,
Yes, the room is
why?
here. Why? I think we are at the beginning of this new journey of private banking in Thailand, and I think Capricorn in strategic alliance with us will be one of the major players. Why? Because today, and we discussed that when we were talking about the economic outlook, is today we are in a market where, don't forget that if you take the high net worth individuals in Asia, you take the top 20 private bank in Asia, UBS, Credit Suisse, Citi. These banks manage less than 20% of the financial assets of the high net worth individuals. You have more than 80% of the assets that are onshore. They are with Capricorn, they are with the big players in the onshore market. And today, because we have these changes of regulations with more transparency and onshoreization of assets, the assets are staying more and more onshore, you have a real need to manage these assets. What we have seen over the last few years is that the exposure was mainly in the local securities, local equities, local bonds, right? And cash. But an environment where the cash doesn't give any interest or very low interest, including in Thailand, right, at 1%, you need to build diversifications. And you need professionals to manage the assets, to define the right asset allocations for the clients, the right exposure globally for the clients. And I think that's what we are doing together with Capricorn. Of course, it goes through a lot of trainings. Kunjirawan mentioned it. We have daily investment calls with Capricorn to make sure that we have the right approach for the clients.
You mean millionaire they move their ship their offshore asset to onshore?
No, I don't think. I think offshore will continue to grow, but onshore will grow faster. Why? Because today, if you take high net worth individuals in Thailand, people with more than $1 million wealth, they are growing more than 10% per year. If you take people with wealth over 50 million dollars, they are growing by 20-25% per year. Billionaires are growing over 30% per year in Thailand. So you have a real need locally of global investments. And what I'm saying is that I'm a strong believer that if locally you can give the same quality of service and the same access to the global market, this is a bright future for Capricorn private banking.